Hello! Today I'm going to tell you about Jerome Powell, the chair of the Federal Reserve, and why his most recent speech had such a big impact on the stock market. We'll go over who he is, what the Fed does, what he said in his latest speech, and how his words caused major stocks like Nvidia, Apple, and Tesla to drop. Let's get into it. Firstly, who is Jerome Powell? Jerome Powell is the chair of the Federal Reserve, the US central bank. He oversees monetary policy, including decisions about interest rates and inflation control. Next, what is the Fed? The Fed, Federal Reserve, is the central banking system of the United States. It manages inflation, interest rates, and overall financial stability. Its decisions impact borrowing, lending, and investments across the economy. Number 3. What did his most recent speech say? This speech was held on April 4th, 2025. Powell warned of economic uncertainty, mainly due to new US trade tariffs. He emphasized that inflation is still above the Fed's 2% target, despite cooling since 2022. The Fed will wait for more data before deciding on interest rate cuts. He stressed the need to keep inflation expectations anchored, signaling caution moving forward. Number 4. How did his speech affect stocks? The market reacted sharply, with major indexes dropping. S&P 500 dropped 4.2%, Nasdaq dropped over 5%, and more stocks that dropped significantly. Nvidia dropped 6.1%, Apple dropped 4.8%, Tesla dropped 5.5%, AMD dropped 6.5%, Amazon dropped 4.9%, JP Morgan dropped 3.2%, and many more. Now let's look at why they dropped. Powell didn't hint at rate cuts coming soon. Rising tariffs also caused worse inflation. To find out more about tariffs, look at my last video, which is all about how Donald Trump has recently raised the tariffs. Also, there was uncertainty which spooked investors in the tech, consumer, and financial sectors. And that's it. Now you know how one man with a microphone can make Wall Street freak out. If Powell ever sneezes during a speech, don't be surprised if the markets drop 2%. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and maybe send Powell a chill playlist so he relaxes a bit before his next speech. That's it for today. See you soon.